So now, I'm now hands-free. I put my helmet on, I got it on the front face view, and now it is time to start doing and undoing stuff even. So we're going to do that. Let's go. Time lapse, go. If you own a superbyke RSP 125R, a little thing about this is that you got these little metal brackets that go behind the these screws and that, and some other screws, and they're not like welded on or like super glued on or anything like that. They fall out really easily, unfortunately, so you need to watch what you're doing when you're undoing this. These bolts can be a bit hard to get out, so I undo both like that, put it out, that one like that, then undo, there you go, then you push it, hold on, like that, then it comes out. So what I did there was undid this bolt, took out that bolt, because that one falls out from the pressure from that side, and then that one just fell out. It should work like that, because that's a bit annoying to start off with. So that's those two off. Now we're going to quickly turn the handlebars. We need to get to the screw on the speed dial on that. This one. Boom. Right. So we've taken off like the main fairing screw, 2 screws there, the one on the top here. Gonna undo this one now. One next to the light. It's literally like, it's not very long at all. There you go. Tiny. So yeah, what I do, separate them out. So that's that. Right, so now we have taken off all, actually no, that's a lie. Don't listen to him. Oh, there are 2 screws in here. I don't know if you can see them. There's one here, there's one here. You just take these off as well. They hold on to the fairing. Well, no, I put mine through the shock absorbers like this. Make sure you have the handlebars turn to your right, so you can just put your, I mean that's what I do. If you find like another way of doing it, then fair enough. Right, so then that's those 2 done as well. Separate them. And that is all you need from the screwdriver at this moment. What you need to do now is loosen off the indicator. I, personally, don't have the best collection of tools, so I have to improvise when it comes to this. I have the small sockets and such when it comes to undoing the indicator, but I just don't have the actual wrench. Don't know the technical terms, but yeah. So yeah, with the indicator it's an 8mm. You probably can't see that, but it's an 8mm nut, and then there is, I would try and show you, but you can't really see it from an angle. When I take it out I'll show you. There is a nut on the other side you need to undo, and it just threads off, and you can just pull this out and then leave it dangling. You don't need to completely take it off, so you don't need to do that, just leave it dangling with the fairing. Alright, so now that's done. And because of my wide range of tools, I have to improvise, so I'm using fucking Allen key with the fucking 8mm fucking socket on it. So yeah. It's a bit fiddly this bit, but once you do it, it's all good. It's really easy to do. I'm not very I mean I I do carpentry at college, so I mean I'm pretty hands-on, but you don't have to be an expert at mechanics to be able to do this. It's just very fiddly. You should get it all lined up. Here we go. Right, should be loose enough for me to undo with my fingers now. There we go. There we go, starting to come out a bit, there you go. Wiggling, 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 wiggling. Still undoing the bolt. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I do it this way because I'm awkward. Oh, right. That is the tiny nut. So I put this, I leave it in there, safekeeping. Right, so you've done all of the fairings, well, I should say all of the, done all the screws for the fairings, boom, 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 and the two under here. Now, just need to give it a bit of a tug, there you go, that's what I'm on about. See that bolt comes under through there and obviously grips onto there. Then you just leave it dangling like that, it won't harm the indicator, it's fine. And then you've got to give it a bit of a tug. Don't worry, you won't break it, just need a bit of a, there you go, like that. Bit of a encouragement, there you go, there. These are what you really need to watch out for, because they are very keen on sliding out. So keep an eye on those. What I suggest on doing, super glue, be careful when you do it, because you want to back up the hole. I'm going to super glue the brackets on so they're straight and they don't fall off. I advise you doing that as well if you have a super bike as well, because they fall off very easily. So yeah, so you pull off the fairing like that, because you've got these little bits that go into there. Where's the other one? Where is it? I don't know, somewhere. So yeah, and then you take it off like this, pull it, and then just leave it to dangle like so. And that's pretty much how you get to the spark plug. So yeah, so watch out when it comes to these, they fall out and it's so annoying, honestly. So leave that dangling, make sure it's secure. Right, time to do the spark plug. I'm not going to put it in, I'm going to match it up with the current spark plug I have, because I'm not sure if this is the right one or not, and he wasn't either, he said there. So we're just going to make sure things are okay. So yeah, pull off the cap. Where are my keys? In the ignition, dumb shit. And then you wanna, I've barely used this back bit, so I don't even know where it is. There it is. And then you wanna go into your, open your back. You should comes with a bike, little pack like this. Whee! There we go. This is what you want. This is the undo the spark plug. Just put this so it doesn't blow away. There you go. And then what you want to do, put this in there, match it, see which one it is. So it appears that it comes with, there you go. So that's the right one. Oh, there we go. So you will just put it on and you want to use the screwdriver. That's what I do anyway. And then just push it through the hole and undo it. Just want to give you guys a little heads up. Never, ever, ever do up the spark plug as hard as you can. Wow, that's what I've been taught anyway, because you mean you're going to have to take it off and it's just damaging the threads. You want to do it tight, but not so tight that you need the rock to undo, because that is just completely not necessary. So yeah, I've unscrewed that now. Put the tools over here. Right. There you go. There's the spark plug in there. So I'm going to take it out, and like I said, I'm not going to put it in because it's not a good idea to put in a spark plug you don't know in. So here we go. So this is the spark plug I was given. Well, I paid for anyway. There we go. NGK, torch. It looks pretty similar to me, doesn't it, guys? See, this is the spark plug you get. It's called a torch. I've never heard a torch ever. NGK is what I'd go for, everyone. NGK. Never heard a torch. But yeah, so if you are wondering, put that in the box actually. If you are wondering which one this is, I've got is, where is it? Is that here? NGK, it doesn't actually, NGK DR8EA. That is this spark plug's more shiny. So what I'm going to do, we're going to match it and just see if it's the same. To be honest, it looks pretty similar to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a real good look. See, this is a well-used spark plug. This is pretty much a sign to show, put a new spark plug in. Yeah. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to get someone else to have a look at it as well, aka my father, just so it's not just me seeing it. Right, so yeah, second person agrees that it looks very similar, and this is a bit I just want to tell you, this is exactly what I mean by people look at things differently. With the bar, what's he on about? No, it's not. Crazy old man. Right, so yeah, we're going to give this a try now. To me it looks perfectly the same. Guy at PB Motorcycles and Wooden Basset says that this should work. He's not 100% sure because he couldn't see the bike. But I recommend, these are actually okay spark plugs that come with the bike. I didn't remove it straight away. I've done 893 almost miles on my motorcycle, and I've used the same spark plug, and I'm pretty sure you had to probably change it earlier, and it worked fine, no problems with it at all. But I mean, after a while, you need to change it, really, don't you? So we're going to give this a try. Put it in, give it a bit of a start, see what happens. Here we go. So I'm screwing the new spark plug in now. Oh, would you look at that? Fuel category B. Oh, frame stuff. Great to know. Anyway, focus. So yeah, right. So that's the new spark plug in. So we're going to give it just a bit of a tighten, not much, because we might have to take it back out if it can't start. See, when I did it finger tight, there you go, put the screwdriver through, because like I said, you don't want to do it like so tight, because you're going to end up, you'll take it off soon, and it's not worth just doing it really tight. So here we go, there you go. Like that. Around like that. Thread over the bar. Like that. And it's on. There you go. Electric's still working. That's good. Make sure it doesn't fucking honk. Give it a bit of a choke. Let me turn these handlebars for a sec. There you go. Bit of a choke. Looks fine to me. Yep, that's the right one. Calling out to all superbike RSP 125 owners, if you're having trouble, can't find a spark plug on the internet, and because there's two options you can choose. If you are looking for a spark plug, you want to go NGK DR8EA. So that's Derek Romeo 8 Easter Alpha. Remember, you want an NGK as well, because they're the best. And this works as well. Yeah, right, so it is working. So yeah, brilliant. So now, I'm going to keep the old one in here. Keep your old spark plug. Good trait, good thing to do. Very good thing to do. Put that back in there. Whoops, daisy. I'm going to keep this old spark plug with the rest of my bike bits, because it can come into useful. Yep. So, it works. We've got it all done up. Make sure the electrics are off, yeah. Works all cool. Good thing with these, with Chinese bikes, parts are so easy to get, because they're so cheaply made. It's not a good thing really, but you know. So yeah, so new spark plug's in. Now is just putting the seat back on. Right, so now that's back on. We're gonna. Here we go. Look, it's gone. It's gone. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's gone. There it is. Cheeky little bumhole. Where'd you go? Stay. There. Stay. Oh, good boy. Tell them frickin'. Anyway, so now what we're gonna do is make sure you got everything lined up before you start putting your screws back in, because I made the same mistake twice. I had like bits not threaded in properly, and that's just falling off again. I'm just gonna keep it off for a second, because yeah, just leave it there for a second. So make sure everything is. So there you go, we're going to thread that into there, thread that into that, push a little bit, clip it in. How are we looking down here? Looking pretty banging. So now, I'll slide it in. Can I even fit it in? I think the hole's too small. Let's lift up the fairing a bit. Go. Move that to the left a bit. The thing I advise you guys to do if you have this bike is get like a little drill bit and then just push them into place, which I'll do in a second. So okay, so make sure your dashboard cover is locked in here. Make sure these are locked in. Make sure it's all locked in at the bottom, and we're about to lock these two in the bottom as well. See, I was deceived by this bit. I was like, oh no, it's not going in. But it's like that side as well. So don't be too worried about that. So everything's lined up. Yes, indeedy. That'll be lined up in a second. So you want to push that, and then there you need to push it. Make sure you have the little prongs going into these bits here, because that's the bit that secures it. Like, so you want to push down a bit. There we go. That's one in, and that's the other one. It makes a little popping sound. There we go. That'll be all screwed in properly, so don't worry about that. That's okay. That's okay. That's a pain in the ass. I forgot about that. Christ. There you go. Nice, stay, you little bitch. I'll fuck you up. Right. So that's in. That's locked in. Make sure, just give it a bit of a feel. See if everything's locked in. We're all looking good, are we now? Start putting some bolts in.
The water's always high. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. Take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made of all that we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch your body stand.
Just gonna give you a heads up, guys. The colour of these, if you're doing this on a floor like I'm doing, the colour of these, or grass, does not stand out at all. So do not drop them. Put them in somewhere which is completely opposite colour, like so. So you know where they are all the time. Because losing screws is the most annoying thing on the planet. After people that cut you up and almost kill you. And then for the last bolt, nut, screw, Miley Cyrus thingy, this one, it should go in swift. There you go. Don't do them up like, oh, just be like, there you go, it's done. Not, kind of shit, like, don't do that shit. Right, so like I said, that's all the screws are gone now. Bolt, things, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, so I've got that back in, those back in, one at the top back in, and the two under back in. That panel now, perfectly secure. You can, now I just thought about it, do the indicator on the panel whilst it's undone, so it saves you time in doing it the awkward way, like a normal person would do. But I'm an awkward person, and I like sticking my hand in tight spaces. So yeah, what you want to do is find that little screw bit I showed you guys earlier, and what you want to do is turn it towards you. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, everybody.
I think we're getting close, racing through the waves.
And then preferably get your high quality ratchet from Machine Mart, which costs hundreds of pounds. And then you want to stick your hand down there again, and then you want to give it a few decent turns. Remember, do not turn left, turn towards you. So if you've got it lined up, you want to kind of push down. All those are back on. Just going to put my high quality tool there for a second, and then we're going to sit on the bike, pretend we're awesome. I still have the seat there. Oh shit, whoops. Put it there for a sec. So that. Let's give this a try, everybody, see if it still works. And there we have it, guys. So yeah, please do leave a like down below. Please subscribe, because I do motor vlogs, daily observations and such with my motorcycle. Yeah, like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.